we've known each other forever since like I can remember, going to school together and stuff. And I guess around 2012, I started writing some songs, just kind of in my bedroom by myself, and then decided to start playing shows and get a band together, or whatever. And so I hit up Cody and his brother Travis, and then I hit up Salar, and later on down the road we ended up getting Justin, and yeah, that was pretty much how I got started.
Let you out.
We had like talked about doing an EP for like a brief moment, but like we released a single as Dream Cult, the first single, or actually 2 singles as Dream Cult, and then we started writing the new record, and I guess we had what, like 20-something, 30-something songs like written for the record, and then 11 of them came out. We went ahead and just recorded them all, and decided it was a pretty good time to put out a full length.
We recorded bass and drums with one of our friends who's an engineer from Los Angeles. We did bass and drums with him in Nashville, Tennessee, and then after that we did all the guitars and vocals and extra stuff kind of at our own leisure, at our own homes, and it was a really laid-back process. We got to fit in like a lot of stuff that we were influenced by over time on the record because we had such a long time frame to work on it.
It was like 2012. Yeah, Santa Rosa is like a vacation spot that I used to go to when I was a kid, and I don't know, so it's kind of cool. We actually went there on one of our tours.
Yeah,
it was kind of cool.
The first tour as the Weekend Kids, we went there, and
it was like a hurricane going on.
Yeah, it was
like,
not a very good time, honestly, but still fun. I mean,
it just kind of took us like the longest time to feel like what we needed to do to give that song some justice. We've had it forever, and we just thought like the way that song was and what it like meant to us, we just need like some pristine recording or some good production like behind it to really, I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of the few songs that like still sounds like us, even through all like the changes of our style of music and everything. Yeah, we just finished touring, just got Justin.
Yeah, and we went on our, I think it was our first tour as the Weekend Kids. And kind of like right after that tour, we kind of felt the band going in a different direction and, you know, musically, and we just added Justin onto the band. And I think right when we got back, we actually just like parked out front and just tried to think of a new name for like an hour or so.
Those two names.
Spitting out names, and it's kind of cool. Some of the song names, or some of the band names we had became song names on the record. And yeah, Dream Cult just kind of came as soon as somebody said it. We all just kind of agreed with it, and it worked out really well for us.
Here's an old one. And all I know is that I'll never tear us apart, 'cause it'll break your heart. It's just in my car, and we'll leave the road. We're going so fast, nowhere to go. And you were always my defeat. Yeah, you were always my defeat. But I'm with you, it feels so right. Come on to my place, stay the night. And you were always my defeat. Yeah, you were always mine. And all I know is that I'll never tear us apart, 'cause it'll break your no time to wait. Tell me you will stay, and I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. Tell me you will stay. Tell me you will stay. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. 'Cause I never wanna do it. It's gonna break your heart. Tear us apart, 'cause it'll break your heart, 'cause it'll break your heart. Don't wanna break your heart, 'cause that'll break my heart, 'cause that'll break my heart. Hey, thanks, we got 2 more for you.
Recording's cool because you know, if you mess up, you're like, oh, well, let me redo that right quick. But live, you can't do that. But I don't know, there's just so much more energy live rather than recording. Just having weirdo dudes looking at you while you record.
You can be creative in kind of like 2 different ways, live and then on record too. You kind of have like a lot more room to like improvise in live settings, and on records you can kind of sit down and take your time and figure out like tones and all that stuff with it.
You know, influences they'll hear. You know, we take influences from any band from like the 80s, 90s, or, you know, bands today. And definitely bands like Weezer, you know, I feel like that's an obvious one.
The Cure,
yeah.
Phantom Planet, some like Beach Boys influence, I think. Hayden,
Oh, yeah.
That comes out a lot in his songwriting.
And Phil Collins. Phil Collins is great.
Any kind of new wavy influence stuff, we dig a lot.
tell me to stay for more day. Keep my head on, and I keep tossing and turning, learning why I'm better off. No, I don't wanna feel. No, I don't wanna feel. And I don't wanna feel like you did when. I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna feel. No, I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna feel. Thanks.
We started recording in January 2015, and we finished it. When was that?
Probably by May.
Yeah.
Well, by May we started getting like masters of the recording, and then we started adding more stuff onto it. And it was about around November where we were like finishing off the record, and by that time we were kind of talking to our label and stuff, and it kind of ended up working out around that time.
Yeah, and then we just had the waiting period of releasing and all of that, and yeah, I guess like the whole recording process itself was a little under a year, but we've just been sitting on these songs for a while now. It's great to get them finally out.
That night we were having too much fun. Were you sick when you said it? Was I right to regret it? I'm tired now. I'm tired now. Want me tonight? Why don't we run away? Why don't we run away? I'm having dreams of you. You were